Okay, why am I upset with Wind? I'm upset with Wind because I left Fido to come to Wind to get a better plan, to get a better deal. I felt like, and I think rightly so, that all the big companies out there running on the standard network are ripping off the customers. Wind had a good monthly plan. I was excited to become a Wind customer. Now, on with Fido, I bought this phone used, really cheap, broken too with a crack in the screen. I bought it used online because I wanted a cheap Android phone. Wind runs on a different frequency, so I needed to get a new phone to join Wind, and I wanted to be a Wind customer so much I was willing to take the hit, go on tab and essentially buy from them, or commit to buying this Alcatel, the Alcatel One Touch 908S, which runs on the same operating system and has the same processor speed, 600 megahertz, as the LG Optimus Sheath that I already own. So it's essentially the same phone with a worse camera and a worse screen. Worse camera, worse screen. Same phone. But I already own, but I had to buy it outright because I wanted to be a Wind customer. That's how much I wanted to be a Wind customer. I bought the same phone. Right. And I was fine. I was going to be fine. I knew I was going to be fine with this because as long as it pretty much did what this one does, and it should, same processor, same processor speed. It's going to basically run the same apps, do the same thing. I'm going to be satisfied with it. But it does not do the same thing. It doesn't work as a phone. The audio quality is bad. People can't hear me. Is this the phone issue? Or is this the network issue? My father is on Wind with this phone. Can hear things perfectly. He doesn't have a problem in our house. I have a problem with Wind in our house. Why? Because of this phone. I thought I had a lemon. I gave Wind the benefit of the doubt. They're obviously not selling bad phones that don't work. So I went to the store, went to the kiosk. They told me they don't do exchanges there. I had to go to the store. Went to the store, Shops in Don Mills location, asked for an exchange. They didn't have it in stock, they said. So I waited. I waited, got the new phone, tried it out. 15 days have passed, 30 minutes of talk passed. So as far as they're concerned, I'm stuck with this phone. I get the new one, does not work. People can't hear me. How frustrating is it to talk to people and they can hear you, and then they say, "What? What was that? What did you say?" Annoying. Horrible, horrible experiences. Go back to Wind, they tell me no. Essentially, you can't return it. I'm saying it's a broken product. It doesn't work. You're making me buy a broken product. You know, I'm gonna spend. Let's just assume I bought it already. I mean, I'm gonna have to. You're making me spend at least $100, $110, $120. I mean, once my tab's only gonna be paying off like $1 or $2 at most a month. I'm gonna have to pay a lot for this phone. It's a broken product. It's not working. All I can do is exchange it, sir. You know, you signed this policy. I understand that if I don't like the phone for aesthetic reasons, or I want a better phone, you shouldn't allow me to return it. If the phone is broken, though, you're a retailer. You're selling a product, and if it breaks, allow the customer to return it, exchange it for a different product. No, we can only exchange it for this phone. This is my third Alcatel One Touch. People can't hear me properly. Downtown, they can't hear me properly. In my house, they can't hear me properly. They can hear me sometimes, then it cuts out. Horrible experience. I bought a phone that I pretty much already have in order to be with Wind. It doesn't work. I had to go out and buy the Optimus 2X, the LG Optimus 2X. Both of these phones on the Wind network work. People can hear me fine now. Right? People can hear my father fine. It's the phone that does not work. This is my third one. It just does not work. The receiver inside of it sucks. So now I had to buy. I didn't really want. It's an awesome phone, but I didn't want to buy it. I wanted to save money. I'm with Wind to save money. I bought a used, cracked phone to save money. I was excited to become a Wind customer because I felt like all the other companies had failed, and now Wind has failed me royally. will not accept that they're selling a shit phone. In fact, they should just stop selling this phone, Wind. You know, even if you don't help me out, stop selling it. And on forums, some people say it works, and on other, and sometimes people agree. Maybe it depends on where you are. I don't know. I get a lot of people. I've posted a lot of dissatisfied comments of my own, saying how dissatisfied I am. A lot of people are saying, you know, this phone, I have it too, sucks. But in any case, even if it works for some people, it doesn't. Why are you calling me a liar? Are you? One of two things is happening. You're either calling me a liar. It works properly. It should work properly. Just you're a liar. Or we understand we're selling them. Or we understand we're selling a horrible phone. It doesn't work. We understand your issues with the phone. But we have this policy. In essence, you're telling me to fuck off. That's what I feel like. So you're calling me a liar. You're telling me to piss off. You don't really care about your customers. One of the two. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Why am I not lying? I do want cheap phones. I don't want to have to spend more money. I bought a phone that I already have. Basically, has the same features. Just to be with Wind, you know. I didn't want to buy this other phone or go on Tab with Wind on it. It was an option because I wanted to get a cheaper phone. And that these other phones do work fine. So I'm not lying. It is simply the Alcatel. Wind, I have horrible stories to tell other people about Wind and my customer service experience with you guys. I used to be adamant about the fact that Wind was good. Other people are evil. Other companies, Fido, Rogers, Bell, are ripping us off. Wind's plan is great. The $25 a month plan is great. But if you're gonna be absolute assholes and be totally anal about helping customers individually, that maybe my specific problem is something to be dealt with. I've spoken with managers and should be taken seriously. That perhaps this is just not working for me. Perhaps it is just a broken, bad phone in general. And other people haven't complained because they just too lazy, it's not worth their time, they go buy another phone. Well, look, just we should treat our cases more individually and with respect, as opposed to just pointing to a policy. I literally had someone in a store point to the policy over and over again and say, look, 14 days have passed, 30 minutes of talking, I can't do anything for you. I said, well, you're telling me a broken phone, like it's not working. I'm really dissatisfied. It's the policy, sir. It's the policy. Horrible customer service. Dreadful. I've unlocked this phone now, and when the winter comes and sales come for Mobilicity, I will probably go to Mobilicity now. Unless if Wind rectifies my issue somehow. Wind, do something about this. I only have horrible stories to tell people right now. Horrible.